Hello everyone, this is Ultimate Number and welcome back for more Donkey Kong 64. In the last part, we got almost everything with Diddy Kong. And in this part, we're gonna get everything with Donkey Kong here and hopefully finish up Diddy Kong here. Now, good. Sorry if this has been a while. I had a hard time, things have been going on. Also, Donkey Kong's actually standing or staring at Candy Kong this time. When I practiced this, he wasn't facing her. Now he's not. Now he's facing away. This was always funny to me. He just looks away after he plays his instrument. Hold this and then this, and so we can fuck. Now go away. But anyway. It occurs to me that I should record these as quickly as I can here because also trying to look at notes here while I'm doing this here. Forgive me if this is not optimal. Anyway. It occurs to me I should record this as fast as possible, mainly because something might go on that might cause my recording setup to just not go very well at all. Or maybe like Donkey Kong 64 might not be playable really to me anymore. It might be slower, and I won't know how. I'm also concerned how I'm going to record future games. Like, I have two games that I might record after this game. I'm not going to record during this game. Also, I like this right here. This is like the only time Cranky is actually not mean to his son. Wow. Usually Cranky's really mean to everybody, especially his son. Or especially to a character we haven't seen yet. Spoilers, yo. Anyway. As you may or may not know, depending on if you saw the poll or not, one of the games that was included with this in the poll was Spyro 1. Now, that game's for the PlayStation, and, I had a difficult time alone trying to stream Gex, which could barely run at full speed, much like this game, honestly. Maybe it was because I was using a specific version of an emulator. I was using 2.0.5. I have 2.0.0, which is what I use to play most PlayStation games anyway. I didn't really recognize that. Good. So, I'm concerned how I'm going to record Spyro 1. I'm concerned it won't run quite at full speed. Gex is a 2D game, Spyro 1 is a 3D game. And PlayStation 1 games tend to be a bit more demanding than N64. Then again, the plugin I'm using is quite demanding, so, I don't know. I guess we'll see in the future how I will do things. One problem I have with 2.0.5 is with Final Fantasy Origins, it's like, no matter what settings I use, it ran at, like, dick speed. But 2.0.0 fixes that. Also, I'm liking this rain outside. In the living room, which is where I'm recording now, you can very much hear the rain. But in my bedroom, you can't really. Also, my bedroom has a problem right now where even though the window is unusable and cannot open, rain is seeping through it and onto my bed, onto my mattress, which is very, very much a problem that I shouldn't allow. But how am I gonna fix it? The way to get there is blocked off. Like, it's not even our property. Don't you hate that about trailer parks? It's like, even though it's surrounding your trailer, the one side is your property, but the other side is someone else's property. So if you want to fix a window, tough shit. I don't know, it's kind of bullshit. Anyway. I should probably talk about how summer's been doing for me, because, I don't know if I said it before, I might have actually, but summer's been very tame, actually, this summer specifically. It's like, there was nothing hotter than a 93. And I'm kind of sad about this because the hottest day was in May, and there was like 2 days that matched it or better. Like, I was so hyped. Like, come on, let the hottest day be not actually be in summer. Come on, it has to happen. But no. 93 broke that. Too bad. I like how you can long jump and still grab the ledge on each there. Might as well do it all the way. All the way. I like this llama here. He's sleeping, and you can bounce on him all day and clip inside him. He will not awaken. Nope. Can't possibly hump the llama. Hump the llama. That is what I've used when I was a kid. Every time I bounce on him, I say, let's hump the llama. Like, what the fuck was I thinking as a kid? Which gets into something really, really silly and stupid. We had a really young kid. His name was Kyron. And, Kyron's term for fucking someone was called poor mousy. I have no clue why he said poor mousy when he means fuck someone. Also, why was he taught sex, like, when he was, like, 5? Or no, he was, like, 4 when he was our friend. Like, parents, what the fuck? What the fuck is with parents these days? And by these days, I mean, like, 10 years ago. Yay, rain's getting louder. Yay, transparency issue. Question, what's the difference between rain and showers, according to weather? I know one of them is, like, stronger than the other, but what is the difference? Is showers stronger, or is rain stronger? I don't know. Also, we're swimming in llama spit. Gross. And it's mixed with molten rock. Not what I meant to do. Oh my goodness. That was kind of funny. I lend you a hand. Do I get the banana? Also, that banana has a hollow in it. Oh right, bananas have that little black thing, dark thing on the top. I forgot. And the bottom. Anyway, summer. Like most of the days were like mid-80s, really. It was not that hot. It was still hot enough to require the fan, but it really wasn't that bad. But really, it's really the Sundays that can fuck right off, because it's always a Sunday that is just the hottest. I don't think there's much more here for DK, so let's leave. I didn't get a moon kick. So, something else I would like to talk about. Remember back in one of my Final Fantasy videos, I mentioned I was making a Super Metroid ROM hack? It's called Super Metroid Worst Seed. Basically, it's a randomized ROM that I created manually, and it makes the items in the worst places possible. And my goodness, is it really bad. Some items are like worse than you think. It's like, guess what Powerbomb 66 is, if you know what I'm saying. If you guessed Gravity Suit, you're not correct. Powerbomb 66 is not Gravity Suit. Instead, it's the way to get Gravity Suit. Like, you basically have dick for items throughout the whole thing. And if you want anything at all... Hello, free help. Look at this! What the hell? Right when I said free health, there was nothing there. Oh, bad hit detection. It's kind of funny sometimes. Even when you're chucked up against the wall and you throw oranges and they explode immediately, they still hurt. Don't hurt you. But you can throw an orange and have it reflect back at you, and it still hurts you. Anyway, worst seed. Really? Bad hit detection. Anyway. Can you guess what Ridley's guarding? If you guessed Variasuit, you're incorrect again. Why? And yet that one hits. Also, speaking of chucking oranges, these guys are the worst. These purple claptraps here. You know how I said if you kill a claptrap with an orange specifically, they don't leave their teeth behind? Those purple claptraps can only be hurt by oranges. And the oranges misses frequently, since they're like 2 inches tall. Like, my goodness. You can also kill them with instruments, I suppose. But my goodness, those claptraps. Those are about to be the worst enemies ever. Because they just don't frickin' die. Okay, jeez. Mr. Crosshair. I'm just gonna play with your crosshair. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Oh no, I'm gonna exit. What are you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Gunfight. Nope. And I took damage anyway. Good. What happens if you die and enter a loading point at the same time? I know when that happens in Mario. But what happens if you do it here? Continuing with worst seat. Shut up, cat. You're not our cat, but it's some other cat that does a siren meow. It's like meow, meow. Hold on a minute. Okay, can we please not have something interfere me every hour? Not necessarily on the hour, just every hour in general. 7 o'clock, something bothers me. 8:59, something bothers me. 1 minute later, which is 9 now, something bothers me. Just, ugh. Everything just has to bother me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right. The Strong Kong Tunnel. Anyway, as I was saying, the worst seed, just... I won't spoil much about it, but I will say that the worst part of it is just, I went the wrong way. Also, hurry with that tunnel, by the way, because it does have a timer. It does close eventually. I don't know when it does, but it takes a really freaking long time. So you have all the time in the world. Well, not all the time in the world. So with this barrel, we become Sparkly Kong! He's sparkly, sparkly, and sparkly too. He's the sparkliest member of the Sparkly crew. Also this, if you're Strong Kong and go into another Strong Kong barrel, double Sparklies! Yeah, now I'm even more Strong Kong! So, there's the last Diddy balloon. How do we get it? There's no way for Diddy to fly in here. Do we use his jetpack or something? No, don't do that. If you try to, you just get a and you get back. Ah yes, Stealthy Snoop. Everyone hates these, especially my sister. Like, well, just everyone in general hates this. And I can see why. But with Donkey Kong's hitbox, it's like kind of especially bad. If you get into their light, even if you're behind them, then you're just fucked. You just get seen. This minigame is like a genuine challenge. Not risking that. And that is why. And get a good look at you. Have you ever seen these guys? Whoa. Can't chuck oranges. Didn't even try to pull out my gun either. I want to kill those guys. Those guys are named Cops, by the way. Cops with a K. Good. Worst part of the worst seed. is Ridley. Oh my goodness, Ridley. Have you ever heard of NBMB or RBO, Reverse Boss Order? NBMB stands for No Boss Mini Boss. Well then, let me tell you, that basically entails going through Norfair without the Varia suit, or Gravity suit, both of which protect you from heat. And, yeah. Now, that alone is balls hard. Also, why'd I take number 3? It's balls hard with Ridley. But imagine doing it with, like, Dick for health. And your only real weapon is regular-ass missiles. Basically, I have 5 E-tanks, 4 R-tanks, reserve tanks, 255 missiles. Thank you. Finally got that to work. Yeah, 255 missiles, 10 super missiles, and I think like 30 power bombs. Yeah, I had to fight him with all that. And I basically have to hit him with only missiles. And I have like no beam whatsoever. It's really unfair. You need all those missiles. He takes 180 to kill. I shot 190 of them. Like I went into the fight with 230 missiles and that much ammo. I went down to 0 of everything trying to escape. Like, I just barely managed to defeat him and escape. Like, I seriously had to use, like, frame frickin' advance and a bunch of save states. Like, my goodness, that fight. I never want to do it again in my life. And it sucks even more because I made another version of the Worst Seed. The one I did mention was all items. I made another version, least items. It still includes all the important items. At least one of each. Hey, cat! What the fuck? He almost knocked down the computer! And he's knocking down literally everything right now. Oh, cat! Like, fuck off. Whatever, using Strong Kong. You don't need it because this sandpit is barely existent. Ugh. Interruptive cat. Like, this cat is so bad. Ugh. Did not mean to use the instrument. I meant to pull out my gun. But this is like the cheap way to kill these guys. So whatever. Already got everything for DK. Right? Let me check. 19 coins. Since this episode was really short, since I didn't have time to finish my stuff. Actually, you know what? I'll hold it for the next episode. I might as well talk more about the Worst Seed just to fill up time while I go back. Least items, basically, you get like no E-tank. You get like 1 E-tank, 2 R-tanks, and only 20 missiles. And only 5 super missiles and 5 power bombs. Oh, by the way, the 10 super missiles I didn't use against Ridley. I had to use for crystal flashes because you basically have to. You have no choice. But least items, only 5 super missiles and 5 power bombs. That means you can't do crystal flash or blue suit. So I had to reshuffle some items. I'll get into more details once I play Super Metroid itself. I'm not going to play the Worst Seed by any means. But, yeah. But yeah, least items. Only 20 missiles. Like, I had to test really good to see what is the absolute minimum you need to beat the game with. And yeah, 20 missiles, it's the absolute minimum. So is 1 E-tank and 2 R-tanks. You basically have to use the R-tanks. You have to get used to manual mode, like, a lot. And just, yeah. So, didn't fulfill all my goals for this part. Anyway, in the next part of Donkey Kong 64, we're gonna do Tiny Guy. Oh, wait, no, hold on, we can't end this yet. I forgot one thing. I'll see you right there, unless I can find a fast route for it. Might as well say the outro while on my way there. Don't think I forgot this in practice too. The last of Diddy Kong's balloon. Let's see if I can get my get it to the way fast there as fast as I can. Nah. But yeah, next time in Donkey Kong 64, we're gonna collect all of Tiny Kong's collectibles and get all of her upgrades and whatnot. I hope you'll look forward to it, because those of you who played Donkey Kong 64 noticed that infamous place right there who Tiny Kong needs to access, whom you might have noticed from Diddy Kong's playthrough of this. I hope you'll look forward to that, and by look forward to, I mean probably expect lots of failure. You might expect it, but I might say to you otherwise. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.